A written report has been circulated. I think you have it all. And I'm not going to be too long on my intervention, but I really would like to have some reflections on the basis of this report. And I think you all know, but I really would like to share them with you, apart from the intervention that I made yesterday. But I really would like to listen to your reactions, to listen to your opinions, to what I would like to share, of course, on the basis of the winter report. It is obvious that we meet at a decisive moment for European security, democracy, and multilateralism. You all underscore it during the 2 days. Uh, from east to west in this organization, the same question unites us. Can open societies defend their values while keeping open the bridges of dialogue on which their security depends? It was really for me an honor to have um, delegations from Denmark, from Ukraine, the president of the Rada, president, the speaker of the Danish parliament, as well as the president of the Council of Europe. But this is the main question: how we can keep dialogue open, and what is at stake is not only the security architecture of our continent, but the credibility of democracy model itself. I talked about this essentially yesterday in my address. And, we attended with the Secretary General to the Munich Security Conference last week, and we had a lot of discussions after. And these discussions were also inserted here among you and some delegations. And I really have been reflecting deeply since the Munich Security Conference on the importance of dialogue. And this reflection should not remain theoretical. It must guide us and must guide how we exercise leadership. And actually, in Munich, it became clear once again that even in moments of profound division, and we felt it during these 2 days, last weekend, that we still need to be able to talk to each other. It seems so obvious, but I think here this week and in Munich, it was obvious that we were in need to talk to each other. And actually, when Marco Rubio intervened, I think people were talking about the speech, and they were talking to each other. And the spirit of the room, and I'm sure Roberto will agree, was we can speak to each other still. So this is something extremely important. Um, then the paradox that in time like this, when polarization runs deep, division seems insurmountable, and rhetoric grows sharp, our assembly carries a profound responsibility to preserve a space for dialogue. And I'm extremely convinced, and I got some feedback because I was in a dozen of meetings, and I really felt that people were really connected and trying to catalyze change, delegations from here and there. And I think the meetings were really amazing, actually. So, and it happens at the moment when confrontation is easier than cooperation, and we can reaffirm here that principled dialogue is itself a form of strength. True security cannot be built through isolation alone. It demands engagement, persistent, and political courage. Then, as we navigate through this crisis, I seek the guidance, the guidance and insight of the Standing Committee, and I really would like to listen to you. The winter meeting actually begins our annual cycle culminating in the annual session. As we prepare our declaration, let's use this opportunity to chart the path forward. It's a question, how do we understand our role in this new world, this old, new, but in this moment? What differentiates our assembly in this ever-changing environment? Our added value, if we have any. How do your delegations view the way forward? The choice before us is clear: to defend democracy, sovereignty, human rights, and the rules-based international order, or to watch them erode. This is a choice. I think it's an ongoing discussion, an ongoing narrative, and it's in all the forum. We have these sort of existential questions. So really, I look forward to your perspective on how we can together shape that path forward. And then I would like to open the floor